Hi, thanks for tuning in. I'm really excited to share my thoughts about my Tudor Black Bay GMT and how it compares to my Rolex two-tone Bluesy. They're both fantastic watches, but I gotta say, I didn't expect to like the Tudor so much. The Tudor is known as the Diet Pepsi because it is so similar to, as well as cheaper, than the Rolex Pepsi. There are some differences, however. Two big ones is that the Tudor is quite thicker, and it comes with an aluminum bezel, versus ceramic for Rolex models. The Tudor Diet Pepsi retails for around $4,000, while the Rolex Pepsi retails for around $12,000. However, don't be fooled by retail prices. It's still relatively possible to get the Tudor with a few weeks waiting list, while you could end up waiting years for the Rolex Pepsi. Alternatively, you could pay close to $25,000 for the Rolex in the aftermarket. Tudor and Rolex are the same company, so they are of similar quality. I think the Tudor is actually really well built. I really like the GMT feature on the Tudor. You can keep track of up to 3 different time zones, but I only use it for 2. I am originally from California, so I use the GMT hand to keep track of that time zone. As you can see, it is currently 7:56 here in Texas, while the GMT is pointing to 5:56 in military time. Anyone can subtract or add a few hours, but I think having this feature on the watch makes it really unique. If you have family in other states like I do and enjoy the sentimental aspect of keeping track of their time, this could be the watch for you. I've been wearing the Tudor every day for the last month. I'm less careful with it than I am with the Bluesy, but its condition held up a lot better. That's probably due to it being a stainless steel model. The gold part of the Bluesy is full of hairline scratches, as you can see here. I can be a bit of a perfectionist, so these hairlines bother me a lot. The softness of the metal is definitely something you should consider if you are thinking about buying a gold or two-tone watch. Don't get me wrong, I really love the Bluesy, but I just don't know if it's worth the extra cost. I got the Bluesy for $14.7 thousand, and I think your money just goes so much further with the Tudor for only $4,000. You can really notice the difference in bezels when they're shown side by side. The ceramic bezels on modern Rolexes are much more scratch resistant, but they end up looking a little plastic to me. The aluminum bezels have a nice matte finish, which in my opinion look much more elegant or classy. Rolex has discontinued aluminum bezels, but you can still get it with Tudor. The Tudor is built much thicker than the Rolex. The case is at least a few millimeters thicker, and it's certainly noticeable when wearing it on your wrist. Although the Tudor is much thicker, it actually doesn't weigh much more. Let's give it a look. And keep in mind, I have 2 links removed from each watch. So the Tudor clocks in at 182 grams. And let's put the Rolex on there. 174 grams. So the Tudor, although much thicker, as you can see side by side, the Rolex is much thinner. Only weighs 8 more grams on your wrist. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more watch content.